What's up, Rockland? It's Georgia Matson, back with your morning bulletin. Last year's art students who wish to pick up portfolios left in the classroom must email Mrs. Hayes to schedule an appointment. Anyone interested in Computer Science Honor Society must email Mr. Werner. They will be having their first meeting of the year on Wednesday the 23rd at 2:30 via Zoom. Girls Who Could will be having their first meeting this year on Thursday at 2:20 via Zoom. Please see Mr. Werner in J7 or email him if you're interested. If you're taking the SAT here at Rockland on Saturday, please check in at 7:30 with your admission ticket and a valid form of ID, such as a license or last year's school ID. Mock trial is meeting virtually today. Email Mrs. Jones if you're interested in attending. And then there's some break and lunch expectations, so please watch the following screencast.
Greetings, Rockland High. This is Mr. Paps here with you. Just want to say it's been great to see you guys throughout the last couple days. I want to briefly touch on some of our break and lunch expectations. First main expectation is that you're always maintaining 6 feet of distance between you and those around you. Also, when you're eating, that's okay that your mask is off when you're sitting down and eating, but as soon as you're done, your mask needs to go back on. Briefly talk about the lunch line. When you're picking up your lunch, make sure that you go to the actual pickup windows and that while you're waiting in line that you're standing on a dot, because that's going to help to maintain 6 feet of distance between you and the people around you. So as you can see from this visual right here, you'd follow the dots all the way around up to the window, show your ID card. So even if it's an old ID card, until we get our new ones here at Rockland High, that's totally okay. Even if it's Granite Oaks or Springview ID, you can use that as well. That'll help to speed up the line. Now, one thing that's really important to know about this line is that it actually wraps around back by the planter boxes out here by the C building. Will actually go all the way up. There's enough spots to go all the way up to the M building. So plenty of ample space for you to have a dot to wait on in line. Now, how about when we're out and actually sitting and eating? So one thing to keep in mind, a dot equals a designated spot where you can sit and eat. If there's not a dot, there's not a spot, okay? Now, what does that mean? So when you're out and about, like if you take a look at these benches right here, that one dot means that one person can sit at those 3 benches. And that's because there's not enough space there. There's not a six feet of distance to have more than one person sit at those benches. Now, if we look down here at the circular tables, once again, you'll see a dot on one side. You can't see in this picture, but there's a dot on the other side. Whenever you get to those circular benches, there's only enough space for 2 people to be socially distant while eating at those. Now, if you go out to the amphitheater, we've got really an ample number of spots out there for you to be able to sit down and eat. So if you take a look, you'll actually see those spots on the ground in the amphitheater, all marked off at least 6 feet apart, if not more. And then you have an option at the planter boxes. If you look at our planter boxes, once again, we have 6 feet of distancing there indicated by those spots. Okay, now always make sure that you keep the walkways clear. One thing we've been running into throughout the last couple of days is that while we're out at lunch, some of us are standing up. That's fine, but we're standing up in the walkways. So make sure that you're standing out of those walkways when you're out there at lunch. And also, one other note, when you're walking around campus, make sure you follow those arrows. Those allow you to be able to maintain distance between you and those coming opposite of you. So just follow those arrows. All right. Now, I just want to say thank you very much for your help in this. We're going to be out there to remind you guys about these expectations, but really the people who are going to make the biggest difference in this, it's the students. So thank you guys. Have a great day.